Here is the experimental data given related to the bromination of acetone which occurs in the acid solution. So that given the initial concentration of acetone, bromine as well as the H plus, and this is the initial rate in terms of disappearance of bromine. So here 4 different experiments were conducted by changing the concentration of these substances, and these are the corresponding rates of reaction. And from this particular data we need to find out the rate equation. So let's solve this. So in this tabular form we can see 3 different concentration terms. So we can write the general rate equation like this: rate as equal to K into concentration of acetone to the power of A into concentration of bromine to the power of B and concentration of H plus to the power of C. Once we get the values of A, B and C, nothing but the respective order, we will get the rate expression. When we substitute the data given in the first experiment, we get like this: R is given as 5.7 into 10 power minus 5, and this is K, and acetone concentration is given as 0.30 to the power of A, and bromine concentration given as 0.05 to the power of B, and H plus ion concentration given as 0.05. This is power C. Similarly, in the second experiment, the data is like this: 5.7 into 10 power minus 5 is equal to K into 0.30 to the power of A into 0.10 to the power of B and 0.05 to the power of C. In the same way, we can even write for the third experiment as well as the fourth experiment. It is like this. Now, from this relation 1 and 2, means when we divide relation 1 by 2, as it is very clear that this part is cancelled out and this part is also cancelled out, so we get the value related to B, isn't it? So here we get the B value as equal to 0. Then from relation 2 and 3, as these two terms gets cancelled out, now we get the value related to the C. So we get C as equal to 1. And then lastly, when we compare this relation 3 and 4, from this 3 and 4, as we already got the value of B and C, we get the value of A, and that is equal to 1. So now the order with respect to bromine is 0, the order with respect to H plus is 1, and the order with respect to acetone is equal to 1. So finally the rate expression becomes rate is equal to K into acetone concentration to the power of 1. Then there cannot be any bromine because it is bromine to the power of 0, and it will be H plus ion concentration to the power of 1, and which is there in option D. So we need to write down the various relations based on the experimental data, and we need to relate one with the other in order to get the unknown terms.